Yeah, relax. Where are we?
In Chicago.
We're in Chicago?
Yeah.
And what's your name?
Lincoln.
Lincoln? What's your Instagram there? You got it on your shirt?
Wheelie_Link.
Wheelie_Link. And how old are you, Link?
8.
You're 8?
Yeah.
So what grade is that?
3rd.
So you're in 3rd grade.
Yeah.
And what are you doing out here? And what's this?
Electric dirt bike.
That's an electric dirt bike?
MX500.
MX500. So that's a 500 watt motor or something like that?
Yeah.
Okay. And how long have you had that bike for?
Probably 2 years.
So you've had that bike for 2 years.
Yeah.
And I hear you do some stunts on it, huh?
Yeah.
How long have you been doing stunts on that bike?
2 years.
2 years? So as soon as you got that bike, you started stunting?
Yeah.
So I hear you got, what, 7 tips for us on how to wheelie, since this channel's all about teaching people how to wheelie and how to stunt?
Yeah.
So what do you think your first little tip is for beginner riders who are getting into stunt riding?
So first, lean back and put your arms forward, and lean back, keep your arms straight, but first lean forward and then lean back.
Okay, so you want to transfer your body weight back as you're coming up, essentially, right? Okay, yeah, that's an awesome tip, man. There we go.
Now we're talking.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Woo!
You fall off.
What do you think your second is for somebody learning how to stunt ride?
When you're trying to do a C-stander, keep your arms straight, but like this, and then put your foot back, like very back, so you can like get the weight. Put your left, either foot you want out, and then when you start to loop it, just put it a little forward and it'll go down.
Okay, so you're trying to balance your weight over the rear wheel, essentially, right? And by having your weight partially back and partially front will help the bike go, you know, farther back or farther forward. Awesome. Yeah, that's a great tip, man. There we go. So what do you think your third tip is? Do you want me to help you?
Yeah.
Because I remember you went through them with me. How about when you go too far back on a wheelie?
Oh, when you go too far back and you start to feel like you're gonna scrape and you're gonna fall back, press the brake.
Press the brake. Okay, so that rear brake's kind of your safety.
Yeah, like this. This is my front brake.
Yeah, show us your setup for your rear brake here.
So my dad put this on.
Yeah.
It's not a real dirt bike, it's just an electric. And my dad put this on. It's a different one.
Yeah, that's definitely not a stock caliper that your dad did for you. That's off like a Grom or something like that.
It's not like the front one.
Yeah, no, definitely not. Your front one's a cable brake, but this one's an actual hydraulic brake, like a big bike. And this is, yeah, this is probably off of a big bike, to be honest. I'm not sure. It's probably like a Nissan or something. Yeah, probably like a Nissan handbrake or something like that off of a big sport bike. That's cool that's on such a little bike like this, man. So you're working this handbrake the whole time you're up in a wheelie, right?
Yeah.
And you're only pressing it when you go too far back, right? You're not riding it the whole time. You have your foot down there.
Yeah,
Yep.
and I crash sometimes doing a scraper.
Yeah?
Sometimes. I crashed 2 times during a scraper, and then I crashed another time on my pink moped that still works right now. It's at the car.
So you talking about crashing, that brings us on to our 4th point, doesn't it? What's a good tip for crashing?
You always get back up and bring the bike up,
Yeah.
and then start doing it again.
Yeah.
Because you learn from your mistakes.
I like that. Yeah, and you don't just give up right away, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think a lot of people get into stunt riding and they want to learn how to wheelie, and that's the biggest thing that they kind of give up on, is they get hurt one time or they go down one time and they don't get back up. So that's awesome, you know that at such a young age.
Hearing colors.
I'm hearing colors. Nice! Woo!
Hearing colors.
There we go.
Doesn't always spin that way.
No, it doesn't have a lot of power, but you understand the concept of burnouts, which is cool. Pressing the front brake, transferring your body weight forward, all that stuff. That's cool. What were some of the other things that you were telling us over there that you think that somebody with a stunt bike should get for their bike?
Don't get like an expensive one. Get one off like Facebook Market or something, because those ones are already used and beat up. So just don't get one from like Sportland, because those ones are really expensive.
Sportland, is that a dealership up by you or
Yeah.
something? Okay.
Will you cut that out?
Because you're from Wisconsin, right?
Yeah.
You're not from Chicago,
No.
but Chicago's the biggest city to you.
Yeah.
Okay, so Sportland. Don't go to a dealership and go buy a bike. That's really like approved.
Don't get like a good bike, like a nice sport bike, because that can get ruined right away.
Yeah, exactly. So, what do you think something else that they should probably put on their bike is?
A crash cage. If you don't know what a crash cage is, it's just something that goes around when you crash. It doesn't scrape up your motor or something.
Yeah, so in your case, it's your pegs there, right?
Yeah,
your
it's
steel
my
pegs.
But
Okay.
it can go up and down.
Yeah, I mean, with such a light bike like this, you don't need much of a crash cage, but especially as you start getting up towards the Groms and stuff, it's important that you have a
I
crash
did a
cage.
lot of beatings on this. I got
believe
it
it.
down like a lot, and look it. I scraped this up like a lot.
Are these stock handlebars, or are these aftermarket handlebars as well for this bike?
My dad bought these.
Your dad bought
I got
those?
this for my birthday.
Okay.
August 9th.
Yeah?
It was 2 days before.
Don't give us too much information there, geez. So your dad also put in a bigger motor on this bike as well, huh? That's
Welded it in.
Yeah, he welded in that motor. Yeah, you can definitely tell that's a bigger motor than most Razors come with, because I know I've seen a lot of these bikes. You always wear your helmet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Safety too.
Safety, yeah. So don't come after him, DCFS. Whoa! Your chain popped. Hold on. Hold on. Don't hit the gas. Yeah, dear God. Smallest chain I've ever seen in my life. It literally looks like a cam chain, doesn't it? Roll it back. Go ahead. There you go. I think you're on. I think you're on again. Wow, the foot up too, huh? I remember you used to always have your foot down there. It looks like you've scraped the tail a couple times. Nice. There we go. Whoa.
And also the eighth step is don't give up.
The 8th step is don't give up.
Yeah.
Don't ever give up.
Don't ever give up.
There we go.
Now we're talking.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Woo!
You fall off.
Awesome, dude. That's
That's
cool. All you see is colorful lights all around. Nice. There we go. Yeah, that's how Cowboy does it. Yep, he gets off and walks it. Yeah. Wow, he almost went to like staggered. That's cool. Well, Link, I really do appreciate you showing us what you're doing at such a young age. I'm pretty sure you're the youngest guy I've ever seen do stuff like this, man. How does that make you feel? Kind of special? Yeah. Well, you're killing it, man. I can't wait to see what you are in a year or two. It's going to be crazy.
I'm getting an electric Grom, is like a Grom but a little smaller and electric. There's this thing up here. I'm probably gonna get it in a week or two, and you gotta open this flap and you can store stuff in there.
Yeah? Or you're gonna get an electric Grom, huh?
I'm probably gonna store my stickers in there.
That's a good place for them, so you can give them out to people. All right, buddy. Well, I appreciate you showing us your bike, and I can't wait to see where you are in a year or two.